And today being Sunday, the topic is about Thanksgiving, August 23. In everything, always give thanks. For God always wants good for you. So if things turns to be bad, worry not. Give thanks and ask God to take control of everything. Let's look deeper on 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 3 to 7. 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 3 to 7 says, I read from 3. Blessed be the God and the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and God of all comfort, who comfort us in our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God. For as the suffering of Christ abound in us, so our consolation also abound through Christ. Paul thankfulness focuses on the comfort that God provides for those who are suffering. God is portrayed as the Father of mercies and God of all comfort, who comforts us in tribulation. The comfort one receives from God is not to be kept for oneself. Only the afflicted heart that became the recipient of God's consolation is able to impact comfort effectively to those in affliction too. Paul comforted others because he himself in his suffering received a comfort from God. And Paul speaks of trouble beyond measure that made him and his fellow workers fear that the hand of them and come to them. The hand and come to them. However, God delivered them and the scenario changed. God victories in the past gives us confidence, and in your life you can tell that he will do the same in future. God uses affliction to teach us to trust in him. Hardship can lead us to spiritual maturity, at least to the extent that we allow them to draw us closer to God. If we don't go through affiliation or challenges, then what can we tell others? What can we use to motivate others? It's until you pass through the same thing that you can be able to motivate other or to encourage or to comfort them, because you receive that comfort from God. And if you receive it from God, you have not to keep quiet, but to share it with others who are suffering the same affliction too.